People are always asking, can I cure my herpes with this? And at this point, after watching many, many people, I would say probably not. You're probably like most people, and you're not going to cure anything with this. And so, if you feel like it would be a waste of time to find out any more about it, I don't blame you. And, I wanted to, just say this to you up front so that you don't waste your time and possibly throw your money out, or what you would consider throwing it out, which it would be if you, for example, sign up for the movie below this one to see, like more information about other people and what they've cured and so on. And you just don't even make it through the movie, you know, and you never get your $6. It's like you never get your $6 back. So it's like, well, that was another wasted thing, you know. People waste a lot of money trying to cure their herpes with home remedies, and then finally they figure out how to get medical insurance or whatever, and they take the Valtrex, which doesn't cure the herpes, but at least they don't have symptoms anymore, or most of them don't, I guess. Anyway, so sorry about that. I wanted to help you. That's why I put this web college up. But I've tried it, and I've found that, like, almost everybody has, even people who are successful with this and are curing and feel better, just abandon it or walk away from it. I mean, I had a friend who, you know, she's a good friend of mine, by the way, really good friend of mine. She's been a very loyal, trustworthy person, and but she couldn't get herself going with this. She she felt better, and she felt calm. You get a very calm feeling when you do this, and because you're connecting with God when you do this. That's why. Um, that's what this is. You're awakening your inner vision, and it's what she wants to do. She, like, one of her favorite things to do is spend Sunday watching spiritual programs, not Christian, but more like Oprah on television. Um, and unfortunately, uh, when she actually got into this, she discovered that it was very daunting, and you find things out about yourself that you don't want to know. I don't think that was really her problem. Her problem was just she felt overwhelmed by the enormity of what she has to cure, which is not limited in any way to the main thing, like in your case it might be herpes, but like when you will find out that you have like an enormous amount of things to cure, and that this is something that you basically have to do every day for the rest of your life. I'm a stock trader, and I would never have been able to make money without this. Never. Now, that being said, people say, you mean you use it to predict the stock market? No. What I use it to do is get my shit together so I can trade. Okay? That's what I do with it. Because without that, I can't trade. Because I can't trade if I'm a mess. So, I mean, I've traded when I was a mess, and I tried it and I didn't like it. Okay. One of the reasons that I like this so much is that I tried it the other way and I didn't like it. But anyway, to each his own. Okay, I'm not trying to push anything at you. This this isn't Christianity. It's a religion, but it's not Christian. It's like people. That's another thing. When you talk about God, people go like, "Oh no, they're Christians." my brother-in-law is born again and I can't go to Thanksgiving dinner. It's like, it's horrible. He doesn't stop. And Dad keeps telling him, no religion at the table. And he just goes on. It's a nightmare. Thanksgiving used to be so much fun. The only time I ever saw my parents. There's a lot of people like that, it's really too bad, but something ruins it for people. Really is, it's too bad. Anyway, I'll show you how to do it. And this you don't have to pay anything for, and I'll show you how to do it, okay? So you just ask, can I kill, for example, look, mostly I have seen people cure Epstein-Barr, fibromyalgia, cancer, what is it, ADHD, COPD, all these diseases have, CMV, they all have like letters. Washington isn't the only alphabet city in this world. The medical establishment has their claim on it. But anyway, but I never see people coming in asking about it, other than the very few. And by the way, some of those were people who heard about this and came in and cured this one woman had a baby because she cured CMV. They were going to abort the baby. She's Israeli. The kids probably like out of college by now. It's really funny. This has gone on for a long time. I put this college up 20 years ago. But anyway, you ask, can I cure whatever it is you want to cure? Let's say herpes. I cured herpes. That's how I got into this. That was my first big cure. You don't really know how valuable this is until you cure a medically incurable disease with it. This is God is telling me to go ahead and show you how to do it already. Get to the point, So can I cure my herpes? And this signal I'm getting is really just a demonstration. Although I am not consciously moving my finger, I guess God is demonstrating his magical ability with your finger. And so he will move your finger too, or she. I don't know what sex God is. Sorry. So I always say he now. I just kind of defaulted. I'm 76, so when you get to be really old, you start defaulting to things that were old standbys back in the 1950s, So can I cure whatever? And then you watch yourself after you get a signal and see if you feel any different. And because that's another signal. There was a woman who never got a finger movement, well, for about 6 months. Then she started getting them. But she was doing this, using this stuff in the web college for 6 months, and she cured tons of things. And she never got a finger movement until she did. But she just did the things and looked for a finger movement, and when none came, I guess she was very sincere about it. She's a Christian, by the way. Maybe it helps, what do I know? I'm Jewish, but anyway. I'm obviously not especially religious, but as a Jew, anyway, I'm religious with this, because I do it religiously. And that's really how you have to do it, religiously. And so if you don't like that or anything else about it, don't waste your time and money. I'm glad I made this movie. It makes me happy to share this with people, even though maybe I'm not sharing it with anybody. Maybe no one will ever see this movie. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the only person who ever watches it. Um, this is how uh, evangelicals masturbate. they they watch their own movie of their sermon. I don't know that from personal experience. Okay, I would never do that. Anyway, so it's good, but it's good being with you, and I believe you exist, as just as I know God exists. And it's interesting. Somebody once asked Carl Jung if he believed in God, and he said, "No, I know God." And so that is what this is really about, coming to know God. And you can cure things when you know God. You are blessed. I am blessed.